We really lack a coordinated network where you actually have destinations and origins of trips that actually make sense.
Cyclists in the city suggest that the current routes plainly just doesn't make sense, leading to safety concerns.
Yes, of course, there's personal responsibility, and there are mistakes that drivers make, that bicyclists make, that pedestrians make, but you have to factor those in. And the safe way to do that is to provide more infrastructure and better infrastructure.
In order to be proactive, the city adopted Vision Zero.
Vision Zero really is a national trend towards designing streets for zero traffic deaths. It also isn't restricted solely to, say, pedestrians or cyclists. The goal really is to reduce traffic deaths in all modes.
A study done by Gonzalez shows why plans like this are needed.
I think it's averaging 49 pedestrian crashes per year, and bicycle crashes are far fewer. I think there's like a third of them, bicycle crashes per year. And it's really a problem. Most pedestrian crashes especially result in severe injury or death.
Madsen shares there was a report done over the summer that shows where these little hotspots are.
There are little hotspots, but they're kind of all over the community. In some cases, they're where you might expect, areas where there's a lot of car traffic and a lot of incidents anyway, just with cars. But there are also areas, that maybe aren't as dense that you don't expect. And in those cases, you can go and look and say, all right, there's not a whole heck of a lot of traffic here. Why are these things happening?
The city is looking into ways to enhance the current infrastructure, but it's a process.
Well, the one thing you want to do is make sure you're doing it efficiently, right? You don't want to add them in areas where they don't make sense. The MPO is charged with maintaining a bike plan. Well, that hasn't had a really comprehensive update in well over a decade. So we anticipate this probably January, February, kicking off a comprehensive update to our bike plan for the entire MPO region, identifying where are gaps in our bike infrastructure, what are kind of best practices for building out new bike infrastructure. And a lot of that came from the bike community really expressing an interest.
For Fox 54 News, I'm Ken McCoy.